everyone, and welcome back to the tier list for Slay the Spire, the board game, rare cards of all the characters. We have done the Ironclad before this. I will link the video up top. And now it is time for the Silent. So, the Silent has a few builds that you could make. You could try to make a shiv build, you can try to make a poison build, you can try to combine those two things. Is there a different build that you can make?
There's not many other builds, except maybe I've tried it once, the grand finale build.
Oh, yeah.
But there are not many builds.
There's not that many builds in the Silent yet. But without further ado, I say we start where it actually should end, which is grand finale. Which I agree with you, technically should have been at the end.
So this is, if you don't have any cards in your draw pile, you deal 10 damage to a row.
Yes.
If you can get this off, it deals a lot of damage.
But that is a very big if.
Oh, and upgrade is 15 instead of 10.
Why didn't you upgrade it?
Because it was not needed.
Fine, whatever. The biggest question is if you can get it off. Because it is quite hard. I have tried a few times. I have not successfully been able to make a grand finale build yet.
I think I've done it once before, except the last game we played. I've done it once before, and I think it sort of made it work, but it's hard. If you know beforehand, you can build it.
Yes.
It is quite doable, because then you can actually make sure you take draw cards, different kind of draw cards. So 1 draw, I don't think there's a 2 draw, there's a 3 draw at least. Have multiple of those and make sure you calculate very well
how many cards you have.
Some relics are nice. Like example, if you have there's some relics where you can draw 3 cards in one go. It can also mess up your whole plan. So if you don't have the relics, it's easier because you can just make it so that you can actually plan ahead.
Yeah, sort of calculate it.
Yes. But it's a really hard build.
Yes.
If you can make a build around it, it does a lot of damage.
So then I would put it in either like A or B.
I think B, because it's hard to play around.
I am okay with it being in B.
Yes, B tier.
Okay, next is 1,000 Cuts.
1,000 Cuts. So this card says for 2 energy, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, deal 5 damage to any row.
Yes. And it becomes 7 damage to a row?
7 damage to a row.
If you upgrade it?
Yes. If you have a small deck, it's nice. If you know beforehand, you can actually... I think we've never done a proper deck on this.
I've not focused on this necessarily, but I have taken this even though I have not focused on it.
No, but I think in a smaller deck, it's it's so much better than in a big deck. In a big deck, it's in like turn 4 or 5, you get extra damage, which is already too late for row damage. So you should be able to do this in turn 1 and turn 2, or else it's not worth it anymore. Except if you have some boss fights where you get extra enemies.
Yeah.
But at that point, if you reach the 2nd or 3rd time they were spawned, you are probably dead anyways.
Yeah.
So...
But this is definitely not going to C or D.
No.
I think it should go in A.
I think it's better than Grand Finale, and I think if I get this at some point at the start of my build, I can actually build around it. Because you could just get rid of as many cards as you can, have a small deck, do it every turn.
Yeah. I think we should go for A.
Yes, A is a good choice.
We go for an A tier. Okay. Next we're going to start with some of the shiv build. Start with Steel. Discard any number of cards in your hands, gain shivs for each card discarded, and upgrade it, it becomes +1.
+1, yes.
And it costs 1 in general. If you get burns, if you get slimes, whatever, it's great for statuses.
If you have it at the same turn.
If you have it at the same turn.
If you have a draw build, which is quite cheap, it can work. I don't think I actually build around it. So if I could take this like more like an extra nice card.
Yeah.
But I've never tried to building like a draw deck with this just to draw it, throw away as many as you can. I don't like this card. I think it's C or even D tier.
See, I disagree with that. I like this card. And I have taken this card because I've made a shiv build And
Yeah, but there are better cards. For 1 energy, you get 3 shivs. This.
if you have it, but if you don't have it that turn, then
And if you start the game with this, it's also really nice because you have 7 cards. Throw away this. You have 6 shivs. Play a 2 energy card or something, but then you don't have any blocks.
I'm open to putting it in B. Is that too high for you?
I think it's still too high.
I really don't think this is a C though.
I think it is more a C than a B. But if you want to put it in B, it's not. It's only 1 energy, so it's not bad.
We'll put it in B for now, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Next, Afterimage, which is very different from the video.
Yes.
Whenever a card effect makes you discard 1 or more cards, gain 1 block, and it costs 1. And if you upgrade it, you get it's free. In the video game, I love this card.
In the board game, I think I've drawn it once or twice. I've actually used it because I had some sort of discard cards, but it's only 1 block. Well, 1 block is not bad in this game, but it's also not great. So I think I would put it in C or even in D tier.
I kind of feel like it needs to be C because I kind of feel like there's worse cards in there.
No, I think it's even D tier.
I'm not highly convinced that it.
If you start the game with this card in your hand, in your deck, you can actually build around it because you just go for only for discard cards, so you get 3 block.
Yeah.
But for the rest, no.
Because this is one that I certainly believe should be in D tier, which is Die. 3 damage to a row, exhaust, costs 1. There's an Ironclad card that does exactly this, which is not exhaust.
No, it's only 2. Upgrade this 3.
Okay, great.
Clean. That is true.
This does not deserve to be a red card.
I would put it on C.
You think this is better than Afterimage?
Yes.
Because it's less dependent on your deck.
It's less dependent on your deck. If you can start with it, so in the first few X is better. Later on, even then you get multiple enemies. It's just cheap 3 damage card for all enemies.
And after that, it's done.
And it's exhaust.
Yeah.
So you get rid of it, so you don't draw it again.
Sure.
If you want to have a small deck but still have some bit of damage, so for example, if you do the 1000 cuts, this is a good card because you can just play it once and then it's gone from your deck.
Yeah, fine. I will be okay with it being in C, no higher than that.
Yes.
Next, we have Burst. So this turn, your next skill is played twice. Burst cannot be copied or played twice. Which I find is funny. Are there other cards where you can play a card twice?
Yes, Echo Form, for example.
Yeah,
no,
sure,
because this is
that's
the
a
first
different
card.
character, but...
I don't know, and I think it becomes free.
Yes, I think so too.
I've taken this card multiple times. Never worked for me.
Okay, so has it been useful?
No, because every time I wanted to use it on something good, it was not in the same hand.
No.
So I think this is actually C or D tier.
I think this is better than Afterimage.
So put it on C.
I'm
because
okay with this being in C tier, but I think this is better than Afterimage.
There are some cards it's actually good with, but it's... Especially if you have a card, exhaust card. So if you can put this on a card where you get, for example, give a setup where you give 1 or 2 energy to any player. If you play this, it's exhaust, but you can still give it away twice.
Yes. Our first X card. Doppelganger. Play a copy of the last attack or skill played by any player this turn, which costs equal to X. And then exhaust.
So you can spend, for example, 2 energy and you can copy an attack from someone else that costs 2 energy.
If you upgrade it, it's no longer exhaust.
Okay.
I've never used this.
I think you've taken this once or some other...
I've taken it once, but not been able to use it properly.
No, because most things are like, for the good cards of the... It's not the defect, it's the other one. The Watcher.
The Watcher.
The Watcher needs, its miracles to work. The Ironclad has strength to make it work.
The defect has orbs to make it work.
So there's not many cards that actually you can use this on.
No.
Skills maybe, but even then it's...
Can I put this in D tier?
Yeah, this is D tier.
This is D tier. Okie dokie. Next one that might actually be S tier, the first one, Adrenaline. Gain an energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust.
Yes, it's just if you can pick this, depending on what all other picks you have. But if this is a single like golden card, this is always yes.
It's great.
So I think this is S tier.
This is great. Pretty much, no matter what you are building, this can be useful.
Yes.
For this deck. So this, to me, is S tier. Next is one of my favorites, Envenom.
Envenom.
So
Poison
whenever
is...
you
Okay.
do damage, or better said, if you do an attack, apply poison, including shivs.
Now, if you actually damage an enemy... Oh, no. When you
do
attack. Yes, you don't... Even against block, it works.
Yes. And it becomes 2 rather than 3 energy if you upgrade it.
It is a very expensive card.
It's
2 or 3
very
energy.
Expensive card.
It's very expensive. Poison is better here than in the game because poison 1 damage is the same as a strike.
Yeah, 1 poison is the same as a strike.
Yes, and it doesn't go away.
Yeah, it doesn't get less every time.
And this with chips is just the best.
I think
this is S tier.
This is S tier. I completely agree. Let's have a look. Ooh, another fun card. Tools of the Trade. So, at the start of your turn, draw a card and discard a card.
It's 1 and it becomes, I think, 3.
I think it does become 3.
Yes. Easy S tier.
Yeah.
It's not about the discard, it's just you have 6 cards and you can choose which one to keep.
It's great.
So it's just an extra card for 1 or 0 energy.
And if you combine this with, for example, After Image, that could be fun. That's
After Image, there are also other cards, or you can throw away burns.
Or other statuses. It's great.
Yes.
Tools of Trade, S tier.
Yes.
Unload. Does 2 damage. Use all your shivs. They all have +1 damage. If you upgrade it, they all have +2 damage.
Yes, for 1 energy, 2 damage is already good.
Yeah.
But if you have shivs, this is great.
This is great. This and a finisher. So because each shiv is separate attack, it says on the card.
No, but even then, a shiv is normally with finisher. This doesn't improve finisher. This just improves your shivs.
It does technically. It's 1 extra attack.
Yeah, but this improves your shivs so much.
Yeah, this great. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's A tier.
It's A tier because you need shivs.
Because
if you don't have shivs, 2 damage is not bad. But
not worth it.
No, I think A tier.
I think A tier. Then
we have a nice spread, by the way, at the moment.
Yeah, I know, right? Then we have Malaise, which, in contradiction to the video game, does something different. It applies weakens and poisons to an enemy X times, then it exhausts. And it's X +1
1, yes.
if you upgrade it.
So in the computer game, I love this card. It's hard to use, but giving a minus strength to the enemy, staying, is great. In this game,
if you can use it properly,
weekends is nice.
It can be quite good.
But you have other ways to do weekends, so I think...
It's A or B. I don't think it's C tier yet.
I want to put it in D tier.
You want to put this...
It's just 1 weekend and 1 poison for 1 energy. If you see it like, if you have energy left over that turn, you can give 3 poisons and 3 weekends.
You are sort of correct, actually.
But 3 poisons for 3 energy in this game is not bad, but it's... I would put it in D tier.
I think you're right. Part of me is like, but that's a really good... It's not a bad card. It's not a good card, but no.
Now let's see if we can put the final 3 in A, B, and C, but I don't think so.
Next, we have Bullet Time. You can't draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all your cards in your hands to 0. You can grab shivs, because those aren't cards. It costs 3. So basically, at the start of your turn, you probably have 3 energy. You play this card, and you can play all the cards in your hand. You just can't draw extra cards.
Yes. So it becomes 2 energy.
Yes.
Upgraded. So you can actually draw some cards and then play this card. There are a few things on the silence for this card. One is, he starts with 7 cards. If this is one of your 7 cards, you can play your starting hand.
Yeah.
Which is nice. The other thing is, there are not many expensive cards in the silent deck.
True, but if this is one of the hands, you still technically, if they all cost 1, statistically, you're still having a benefit of it.
Yeah, true, but it's not...
I really quite like Bullet Time.
The bullet time is also, if you have Venom, it's easy play.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. And so yeah.
I'm not putting it at S tier, but
No.
can we put it at A tier? It's definitely not going lower than B.
I think this is one of the cards, if you have 3 options and we've seen other cards, you would pick this over any of the others. So yes, A tier is fine by me.
A tier. I'm okay with it not being S tier,
Yes.
but I don't want this any lower than... Preferably, yeah, not preferably, not any lower than that. Okay, next up we have Wraith Form. You can't lose more than 1 HP per round. At the start of your turn, you place a cube on this. If there are 2 cubes, you exhaust it. So basically,
this turn and the next turn?
2 turns, you don't get them. You get a maximum of 1 HP loss, and upgraded is maximum of 3 turns of 1 HP loss. It does cost 3, though.
Yes, it costs 3. It doesn't have the negative of the computer game where you lose a dexterity every turn. Because that's...
No, that's specifically in 2.
No, that's in 1 as well. It started
in 1 as well?
Every turn you would lose 1 dexterity.
Oh, I thought it was
so it's the negative is gone, but on the other hand, this can save you in some situations.
This can be very good in Act 4.
In Act 4,
if you're doing Act 4, this can be great. Some of the bosses, it can be quite okay, but you need to play it at the right time, and that's
you
quite
need to
hard.
draw it at the right time. That's the problem.
Yes.
If you can combine this with the cards where you can retain 1 or 2 cards a turn, this is a okay card.
Yeah, if you do this with well-laid plans, that can be quite... I want to put this at B tier.
Yeah, B tier was something like A or B, because it's quite a good card. Just put it at B. Let's see if we can put the last one on C.
I think we can. Because last we have Corpse Explosion, which might even be D. You put 2 poisons on an enemy. When that enemy dies, so you attach this card to that enemy, do 6 damage to its row, and then discard this card.
Yes.
Upgraded, it's 8?
9. It's 10 damage and 3 poison.
Okay. It's not bad. It's not good.
You barely take it. I still like this card.
I sometimes take it, but it really depends. For 2 energy to put 2 or 3 poisons on something, yeah, when it dies, it helps.
If you draw this turn 1, it's less good. If you draw turn 2 or 3, there might be an enemy that's almost dead in a row. Put this on, the entire row dies.
Yeah, true.
Which in most combats, we've barely used it, but if you have like 3 enemies, you have one of these cards, it's a very easy kill the entire row.
True. Where would you want to put it?
I think I would put it in B. I don't think it's worth A.
No.
But I don't think it's bad. It's actually, with Wraith Form, is so...
Yeah, if you compare it to like Wraith Form,
Storm
Grand
of
Finale,
Steel.
Storm of Steel, I
think I would pick this card over any of them, depending on the situation. Depending how much
I disagree. I probably would grab Storm of Steel or Wraith Form over this one. But I'm open to putting this in B.
Yes, put it in B. Bit of a shame. It was almost a nice,
it was almost a very nice thing.
But it's a better spread than the Ironclad we did.
It is a better spread than the Ironclad. Yes. That's the cards. That's the 15 rare cards that the Silent has. Yeah. It's reasonably okay. I mean, if you look at it, most of them are above average.
That's also true, but also, like, there are not many cards where you can actually build around. There are some cards, but Adrenaline Tools of the Trade is just a nice bonus.
Yes.
And Venom is something you can... no, you can just pick it. You don't need to build around it. Not like Barricade or something. No. 1,000 Cuts, you need to build around it.
Do you?
Yes, because you need to make sure.
Oh, sorry, 1,000 Cuts, not Tools of the Trade.
Yes.
My apologies.
1,000 cuts you need to build around. Grand Finale, you very much need to build around.
Yes, Grand Finale is you full on have to build around.
And Load, you also need to build around.
Yeah, because you need to have the ships.
But for the rest, there are nice bonus cards.
Yeah.
Like Die Die Die, Burst, Corpse Explosion, Waveform is something. Yeah. That's why if you want to build a deck for the Silent. The rare cards do not make that much of a difference.
No, not like the Ironclad, in which if you have like Heavy Blade and then demon form.
Or if you
really
take
need
demon
that.
form, you know, okay, I need to grab some extra cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it for this assignment. There's 2 more coming for the Watcher and the Defect. So watch out for those soon.